Hi guys, this is Vishal and welcome to this video on a very happy Valentine's Day. Now, I already did one video in the morning with my wife Meghna Mulkan and we gave a special message for Valentine's Day on Facebook. So, as you can see, I'm not in my regular setup. I'm in Bangalore right now. We're doing ABCT, anybody can trade program. Day one is over, tomorrow is day two and then day three. So, and I've been speaking from morning 9 o'clock till evening 6 o'clock for ABCT. Then I had a special 1 year coaching students meeting in Bangalore. All my students in Bangalore, another 2 hours. So almost 10, 12 hours of speaking. It's like dead tired to do this, but I said I have to do this every day. We are doing videos on started concepts, and we did a great webinar last on 14th, no, on 12th about time analysis and ADX. And now tomorrow I'm doing a one more webinar on star trading concept, and it's going to be at 10 p.m. So make sure you register at malkanstarcall.com. And if you have already done that, maybe you can you will get the link tomorrow morning for the webinar. Tomorrow 10 p.m. is the webinar. Make sure you share with your friends, and if you want to catch up on last webinar's recording, it is there on this link right now. Tomorrow it will be replaced with a new one. So make sure you watch that webinar as long as it's there, and then it will go away. So what are you guys up to today on Valentine's Day? And this is one special message I want to do is that Valentine Day is about love, and I said in the morning also that you need to love what you do, and you need to do what you love. Now, I'm even though like I'm almost like 12 hours of speaking, travel, and all this kind of high energy on stage for 12 hours, but still I love doing what I love to do, which is teaching and training, and especially nowadays I'm love doing videos, which I'm getting addicted to, and giving some great content. I hope I'm giving some great content on this free video. It's almost I'm giving away my 30-40% of my started a program like free on all the free videos. So even people who don't join the program, they get benefited, they get the right direction, and everything is very simple, right? So my uh, suggestion to you for today's topic is that apart from your loved ones, which is your wife or your husband or your kids and your family members, I want you, if you really want to become a successful trader and successful investor, and make money out of stock market, you need to love what you do, which is love to look at charts, love to look at do back testing, love to look at learn the new concepts. And if you don't love what you do the way it has to be done, then if you're doing out of force, if you're doing out of compulsion, if you're doing because you have to do it, or because your boss told to do it, or your colleagues are doing, or you don't have anything else, that's why you're doing this, then it's not going to work. When you have true love means true passion for what you're doing, then only things will work out well. So and in this, it's not going to be very kind of smooth ride. You're going to have your losses, your fumbles, your whipsaws, and all those things. But still, if you love that, even you have to love that also, the love the struggle. You have to love you have to honor the struggle, then only things will work out. So that's what this is, a special Valentine message today I want to share with you. And also I'm going to share a couple of charts now, so don't worry on that. Some people are like, show me the chart, otherwise I'm not interested. I know those kind of people. And so let me show you a chart also. So your all strategies are awesome, thank you so much. You are on high energy Superman. No Superman. So like as soon as I finish the video, I'm going to sleep, and tomorrow I have another 8-9 hours of talking, morning 8:30 in Bangalore. So you are great, thank you so much. I am so happy to see many of you who just regularly join as soon as I start live video. That's the commitment. That means you really love me, and I love you guys for doing this. So you are also my Valentine. Oh, happy Valentine's Day! And oh, you had a great experience with ADX already. Thank you so much. We covered one more strategy in the free webinar. Make sure you watch it before it goes away. So tomorrow's webinar 10 p.m. very important. And I'm this time I'm going to give you some more bonuses. The old bonuses are expiring tonight midnight. If you haven't got it, make sure to get it. Tomorrow will be some new bonuses for sure. So malkanstarcall.com. Yes, see you there. Now this is like a slogan. It has become malkanstarcall.com, and I've been saying this so many times. And we have done 4 webinars. Tomorrow is the fifth one. So let me show you the chart. Now I want to get into. Uh, yes, okay. Thank you so much. Your each and every word is full of energy. Attend your classes, high energy, even if you are unwell. Yeah, thank you so much. That's because I love what I do. That's the reason. I would not do if I don't love this thing. Highly recommended. Hashtag, yes. I forgot to mention my book in this malkanstarcall.com. You make sure you get a copy of make sure you get a copy of hashtags, hashtag, and go to malkanbook.com, and there also you'll get the book for sure. And get a copy. We got some great reviews online. We got some great 5-star reviews on Amazon. If you want a Kindle version, you can even get it on Amazon as well. Thank you so much. So let's get started with the chart. Okay. And tag someone and bring someone online if they are not here right now. So where is my chart? Yes. So I was just going through the chart, and as let me just show you something. Let's continue doing what we are doing, like ADX. Now remember, like last week when we did a stock call on Hexaware, and he had opened up squeeze breakout on Bollinger Bands. RSI broke 60 and came back and took support on 60, walking on the bands. And now we'll look at the ADX angle of that. ADX has started rising about 20. That means the trend is only getting stronger. And we started, in fact, we had also given a call on our 1-year coaching students and our power pattern students to buy around some levels here. And it has reached the first target of 375. 375 was the target. It hit 372 today. But I think there is more potential into it. And if you go back and check that video, I think it was, I forgot the name, tagline of that video. And there I mentioned that also about IT stocks and inverse relationship with Nifty. So most IT stocks are doing well, and Nifty and Bank Nifty are not doing that great, and it is working in tandem. It's not always like that. It's not sacrosanct. Just don't blindly buy in IT stocks when Nifty goes down. But there is a correlation to that for sure. So you need to understand that. So all IT stocks doing well, and this is still a good trade. Look at the ADX rising. Look at this ADX rising and then turning down. You could have sold a put here, and it goes sideways. Then it goes into choppy. Then it goes down. See this again, choppy below 20, and now again rising ADX. That means it has still more potential to go up. If the ADX turns down, I would take an exit for all my quantity. I would have taken some exit right now because it hit first target. So, and how do you get other targets is using Fibonacci. uh, so I would be at least interested to have 378 as my target. That's why I gave the target of 375 in my report. And if it crosses that, then we are around looking at 403, which is also like a small swing here, which is also like a previous resistance. So 400, 405 could be a good target if ADX till the time. Don't now some people don't hold me for I'm not recommending here. It's all disclaimer. I'm just teaching educational purpose. And if the ADX turns down, then the view will change. Of course, there'll be a trailing stop loss if you're already long. So make sure you take your own risk. Make sure you take your own calculation before you take any trade based on what we are sharing in this. This is more on learning, more education, more basic, simple tools which are very powerful. ADX rising, right? RSI above 60. So momentum is bullish. Volatility is high. Price is moving. Volumes are decent compared to what we have seen in the last. If you see now, the volumes are good. And also, now we have added one more angle, which is the trend strength using ADX, which looks good so far, right? Did you guys making sense out of this? Super awesome, sir. From where do you get so much energy? It's that same thing. You'll have to love what you do to get the energy. That's what it's driving. Otherwise, it's impossible. Thank you so much. And Vishal sir has unlimited energy. Now it's not true. Remember, let me give you one small uh, thing on energy. Okay, I learned from my guru. He says uh, energy is something which is not stored anywhere. Like even if you go to a power plant, energy plant, the energy is not stored there. Energy is generated, right? So you don't have an energy store in your body, but you, or in your mind, you can generate energy by doing certain things which we also cover in our program. Something like music, something like doing what you love to do, something like release techniques, some meditation, some kind of affirmations. All these are energy enhancers. So even I was like about to sleep, and then I had to get some affirmation that okay, I have to do the video. I have the energy. I have the energy. And then I suddenly stood up. It's almost dark here. I was going to sleep here, and then I said, let me do this 5 minute video and give my message so that we don't. I don't want to break my record of doing live video almost every day since last 1 month. So that's the way you get more energy. So generate more energy. There's nothing like stored energy anywhere, and the best way is to love what you do. Made good money on Yes Bank today. Okay. Whatever it takes is the mantra for your energy. Yes, thank you so much. So, okay. So, also, now this was the stock which we discussed some time back on the stools, Hexaware. So, going to the next stock which we discussed 2 3 days back. In fact, I think on Sunday stock call, I recommended Ashok Leyland. Now, again, some of you might have, okay, it went down and hit the stop loss and all those things, but I gave you a broader picture. One was monthly about at 40 support, it's still there. Weekly was having that spinning top, and now it has turned into a hammer right now. This one, you can see that. And there's volumes are high on that spinning top and confirmation. And then we went into daily chart. So on Sunday we were looking at somewhere here, and I said if it comes down to 40 support, it would be great. But it broke 40, and it went below 40 for some time. But now look at what happened. Outside, inside, W pattern discussed in Bollinger Band video, and then RSI divergence, which are only 7 bars, another video, and then confirmation today with high volume. So this is now, in fact, now becomes a stronger buy. So when I do a weekend analysis, it's not just that Sunday video which I saw. If you haven't seen that video, go to that Sunday video and see that how I recommended Ashok Leyland. Now, it's not just 5 minute thing. I studied the chart for a very long time. It's almost takes, when I glance through the chart, it takes me half an hour to select 5 stocks. Then each stock I will go deeper, take every kind of possibility retracement, all the tools, and make sure that okay, because I'm not going to trade for a swing trade, I'm going to trade for a positional trade. So I have to be ready. And when you're taking a positional trade like this, which is slightly on the downtrend side, on the weekly, see this is the downtrend, that and RSI is also below 40. That means you are trying to take a contra trade. Now, what is the difference between a contra trade and a trend following trade? Contra trade, you have to be very patient because it's coming out of the bottom, and bottom formation always takes time. It might re-hit, right, retest the bottom once, twice, thrice, sometimes 5 times. So you should have a strategy to get back into the market if the confirmation comes again, like today it came. And in a trend following trade, something which is already trending fine, there you don't need more confirmation. There you can keep you will not be retested again and again, like something like Bata. So let's first see the chart of Ashok Leyland. It's still divergence. It's still outside, inside, volatility divergence, volume confirmation. And now what I would do is, if I want further targets on this, I'll first simply draw a trend line. And if it crosses that, then we can expect some higher targets in this. So I think there must be some news or some event today because of which there is a big move and plus big volume. But we need to cross this high, this resistance, to have further upside in this stock, and that would become a positional trade. So I hope that is also working. And let's see Bata, which is a different stock, which is a 5-star stock. Our simple 5-star rule: monthly above 60, weekly above 60, and daily also above 60. When it came to 40 was the 5-star trade. Remember 60, 60, 40, setup one. Go back to that video on RSI and check it. And now it is showing good strength. It's a trend following strength. So this is like a dream trade. There's no question on this. Even markets are doing bad. Nifty is not moving. Mid caps are not moving, but this stock doesn't get affected like Titan, like Bata, all other FMCG stocks. So you need to know what kind of stock you are trading, not just any stock. Contra trade, different strategy, and trend following trade, different strategy. Patience, retest, how many lots, testing the waters. When I do contra trade, I do something called as testing the water. What is testing the water? Just do 1 or 2 lots. If it works out well, then pyramid. If it doesn't, stops out, get away. Then again confirms, get again 2 lots, then confirmation, buy more. So testing the water is important when you do contra trades. You understand? I hope this has some very, very good and exclusive and very simple concepts. I hope you are learning a lot in this. And make sure you join me for the free webinar tomorrow 10 p.m. That means tomorrow again, 9 hours of talk in the seminar. Then I have one Q&A session with my 1 year coaching in between 9 to 10, and then 10 to 11 with you guys for this webinar. So I'm making the most of my time when I'm in Bangalore. Rather, if I was at home, I would be playing with my kids, but I have no choice here. So I would spend time with you guys, whom also I love you. So make sure you are there for the program, tomorrow's webinar, 10 p.m., malkanstarcall.com. And we'll talk about some new concepts and some new bonuses to join, to be part of Started a Program. And if you even don't be a part of Started a Program, you still learn a lot through all these videos and webinars. Thank you so much. And I hope you learned a lot in today's video. And we'll see you tomorrow for the webinar. Make sure you are there with your friends and family. Thank you. Good night, good luck, and good trading.